probably heard this one before. If they work remotely, they're automatically a contractor. I mean, it sounds logical, right? But they're using their own laptop. Maybe they even live in another country. How could that be a problem? But here's the truth that catches online business owners off guard. Your digital team can still trigger real-world legal obligations. I mean, I've seen it way too many times. Small online businesses, they get hit with audits, tax penalties, or legal issues, not because they did something wrong on purpose, but because no one ever really explained how traditional hiring laws apply to digital businesses. So today, I'm breaking down how to hire online without losing control of your business, legally, financially, and globally. Because hiring freedom doesn't mean ignoring structure, it means knowing how to use it to your advantage. Hey, I'm MJ. I'm a corporate attorney, entrepreneur, and someone who's been spending over 16 years helping digital COOs, coaches, and online business owners build legally protected businesses that can grow confidently and sustainably. I've worked with everyone from solo founders building from their living rooms to multi-million-dollar brands with teams across 5 time zones. And what I've learned is this. When your business grows faster than your legal or financial structure, problems start appearing. I mean, they're quietly at first and then all at once. So in this video, we're going to talk about the biggest hiring myths holding business owners back, what it really means to hire globally, the power and risk of running a digital empire from your laptop, and how to protect your brand as your business scales. Let's make it simple so you can grow confidently and compliantly. Let's clear up a few myths about hiring remote. These I hear all the time. Myth number 1, remote means freelance. Just because someone works from home doesn't make them a contractor. What actually defines the relationship is control. If you tell them what to do, when to do it, and how to do it, that's employee behavior. It doesn't really matter if they're halfway across the world or right next door. Control, not location, determines classification. Myth number 2, contracts protect you no matter what. I mean, I can't tell you how many entrepreneurs tell me, I'm covered. They signed a contractor agreement. But if your actions say employee, like daily oversight, set hours, and using your tools and email, the IRS or the Department of Labor or even a foreign tax authority will see it that way. Contracts reflect your intentions, but not necessarily your reality. Myth number 3, I'm too small to get audited. Audits don't only happen to big corporations. In fact, smaller businesses are often the first to be reviewed because they're less likely to have HR or legal departments handling compliance. And the audit doesn't always start with you. It can start with a contractor filing for unemployment or reporting an income inconsistently. When founders understand these myths, they shift from reacting to protecting because compliance isn't really about being rigid, it's about being ready. Now let's talk about one of the most exciting and misunderstood parts of online entrepreneurship, and this is global hiring. Platforms like Fiverr, Upwork, and LinkedIn, they have made it possible to build a global team from your laptop. And you can find incredible talent in the Philippines, Colombia, India, or Europe. People who bring new ideas, they bring skills and energy into your business, and that's great. But here's where digital business owners go wrong. They assume that hiring someone overseas means that there are no legal strings attached. And here's the reality. If your business is registered in the US and you're paying from a US account, you still have tax and reporting responsibilities, even if your team lives abroad. And what's more, other countries have their own rules too. Now, for example, if you're paying a contractor in Canada the same amount each month, Canadian law might consider them an employee, even if the US doesn't. That means one contract signed in good faith could accidentally create legal exposure in 2 different countries. Now, this doesn't mean that you should avoid hiring globally. I mean, far from it. It just means that global hiring requires global awareness. You need to have clarity in your contracts and property tax handling and documentation that really reflects reality. Because when you get it right, International hiring becomes one of your greatest business strengths. It gives you flexibility, diversity, and scalability you can't get anywhere else. We're living in a new era. We are the first generation that can build a 6-figure or even 7, 8-figure businesses completely online. And you can lead a team from your living room. You can close deals over Zoom. You can serve clients across 3 continents without leaving your city. It's exciting, but it's also where many entrepreneurs get stuck. Now, they're still running their growing businesses with a startup mindset, which is casual, flexible, reactive. That might work when you're just starting out, but as your income grows, your risk grows too. Once you start generating consistent revenue, hiring contractors, or expanding internationally, you're no longer just freelancing, you're operating a real company. And real companies need real systems, legally sound contracts, defined team roles, proper payroll or payment systems, and clear documentation of who does what and how. Remember that the founders who take the time to build structure early are the ones who usually last. They don't really have to panic every time a tax season rolls around or a team issue comes up. They can focus on growth because they know their foundations are strong. So yes, you can absolutely build a thriving 6, 7, 8-figure business from your laptop, but the difference between lucky success and lasting success is legal clarity. Now let's talk about something most people don't connect with hiring, and this is your brand reputation. Protecting your brand isn't just about trademarks or logos, it's about consistency, trust, and accountability behind the scenes. If your contracts are vague, your team setup is confusing, or you've mixed up roles, it doesn't just put you at financial risk. It can damage your credibility with clients and partners. Now, imagine trying to secure a big collaboration only for your business records or payroll setup to raise red flags. Or worse, a former contractor files a claim saying that they were actually an employee. That can not only hurt you in your pocket, but also your image, even if you win the case. Strong brands are built on strong structures, and that's why I always tell my clients structure before scale. Because scaling chaos only multiplies the risk, but scaling structure multiplies success. Now here's how to start protecting your business today. Review your team. Who works with you and how do they work with you? Are they really independent or more like employees? Update your contracts. Make sure that they reflect reality, not just good intentions. Organize your records. Keep contracts, payments, and communications all in one place. Plan globally. If you're hiring across borders, consult someone who understands both sides of the law. Invest in clarity. A single professional session now can prevent months of stress later. Compliance doesn't make you less entrepreneurial. It makes you unstoppable. If you're serious about building a digital business that's strong enough to scale, this is your reminder. Clarity protects your creativity. Hit subscribe, tap the bell for weekly legal and business insights, and check the links below to learn the difference between W-2s and 1099 misclassification and how to make sure you're protecting your business when you're hiring someone. Because building an online business doesn't mean ignoring the rules. It means using them to your advantage.